let's go to the game and I will introduce you my bench warming kit. So number one you need is a bench warmer made by my girlfriend. I'm gonna put that under my ass and I will stay warm. Here we go. And then we get the proper blanket as well to stay warm if we have to play the next games. Here we go. And now let's get to the game number 3. We have been wrecked 2-0 quite easily by the Chinese, and now we are in the game number 3. Let's see what we have here. So we have Mongols, Lithuanians, and Berbers, and the enemies they have what? Vikings. They have Persians, and they have Mongols as well. So let's see. You expected the bench warming kit to have more liquids. Well, like, you are right. Some liquids would be needed indeed. Our code is in Kuusamo now. Kind of warm, +4 or something. Also here in Vantaa it's quite warm, +5. Alright. So, let's see, let's get to the game. 2-0 for the Chinese. It's gonna be a best of 5, so they have the match point. They do have the match point, and we need to win this match. Wow, Ruben has extremely aggressive dock. What is this? Vikings dock. Do they want to go water with Vikings? I don't think you can really do that because fire galleys dominate this small island. There is no really room to maneuver with the fire galleys, and if you try to by the time to mass them, then your allies' fish are going to die. But they have Mongol not going for the fish, and the Mongols has gone to the side. We have Max with Berbers gone to the side, and then we have Ruben with the Mongols in the middle, and Lithuanians is the water player here, and I reckon he is gonna make aggressive docks and front docks as well. Anyway, so we were talking about our plan before the game. So basically our plan is for Finlands to go really fast water, to dominate the water and to win it and kill enemy fish obviously. Then we have Ruben stock with the Mongol in the middle. He's gonna go scouts and then he will go booming. And Max is going to go fast castle into knights. So we have scouts from Ruben stock, and then he will go full boom, and Max with his full knights of Berbers, he will be the one to buy time for Ruben to go back to full power. Right, so that's the plan. I wonder if the Chinese have something like that planned as well. Hello, Odo. I'm glad you guys like my bench warming kit. I need to stay warm. Alright, so we have Ruben stock going extremely fast up. Villes is also fast up. Lix is up. And Vivi. Or no, this is actually Yo. Yo is also up. Max is also up. And Vivi with persons is not up just yet. Probably going for the fast castle as well. But I really think that with Lithuanian fire ships he's gonna destroy the water. He should be able to destroy lakes in the water and kill all the fish and have enough fire ships to really prevent the galley massing, but let's see how that is going to go. Ruben stock should have what? Okay, so they have changed the plan. So they are going 2 players to the water. So Ruben Stock is also going to the water, is he not? Because there is no stable at all, and he's making fire galleys indeed, and he's gonna make another forward dock. So the water is going to belong to Finns. Max is the one going scouts instead with Berbers. Doesn't really have a bonus for that, but he's up in a good time. Mongol is going for the stable, is going even more aggressive to the middle for the extra hunt. So this is ballsy play by Yo, but with the food he gets for the scouts, he should be able to keep the hunt for himself and protect his villas. Okay, so let's see. There is the first galley coming already. Vivi's gonna lose his fish for sure. So his economy, he's going fast castle, but his economy is going to actually, it should be pretty bad. Well, he can click up, but he's gonna lose his whole fishing eco, and he doesn't also have the wood eco to make any farms, so it's gonna be a big hit for him. So 2 against 1 in water against galleys. There is absolutely no chance, even though he's Vikings and is getting blacksmith already. Even against 1, I think the galleys should struggle a lot. But now it's gonna be about how can the Finns protect themselves from the scouts, and how is Max going to deal with 2 players on land, because Max is basically against 2 on land. He's against the FC Knights and he's also against the scouts. So 2 against 1 on the water and 2 against 1 on the land. It's hard to say who's gonna come ahead top, but I guess we will find. But they will win the water so fast that they should be able to go up to Castle Age in decent timing anyway, when they stopped making the fish. Or do they? Let's see, they have nice walls already, so scouts are not gonna be able to hit the backside of the eco. They are starting the team walls a little bit. Villes is going to the hunt, and Villes is gonna lose a will to the elephant. Not quite, he notices at last second and is able to save it. Villes doesn't have full walls so he can be weak against night raids. Lix, on the other hand, is trading the fish a little bit, but his fish or dogs are under fire. But they haven't get the fish of Vivi yet, so that is really free fishing for Vivi. They will kill the dogs, yes, but Lix is killing some fish, and it's 2 against 1 in water, and still 1 player is free fishing with 5 fishing ships, so that's not good at all. Not good at all. Misclick, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anyway, they have walls here, so they're safe. Max, how is Max resources looking? Because Vivi is up, and Max is making scouts, but is not up yet. And I don't think he has been able to do any damage, or has he? No, he has found now the gold mining of Lix, and once again Lix is really getting the damage and is getting punished, but this is buying a lot of time for Vivi and Yo, so we will find out how it is. And Lix was able to actually mass quite a lot of galleys and is now running away from the fire ships and should be able to kill a lot of fish actually, and this is good play by Lix, even though he's taking damage at home. This is his job. He has to kill as many fishing ships as possible. They are weak, yes, and they will die pretty fast, so it doesn't look like he's gonna get that much damage, but Vivi is still fishing for free. On the other hand, they scout the hunting of Yo, and Max is finally clicking up as well, and man, it's too hot in here. Getting too hot in here. So let's get rid of the bench warming kit and see what's going on in the game. So still they haven't found the fish. This is bad. Yo is not up yet. Does he have scouts on the field? He has quite a lot of scouts, but I don't know if they have found any damage. Let's have a look at the wheel counts. So I don't think they have actually killed that many wheels. Yes, he killed one from Ruben, but he's somewhat safe. And why they are letting Vivi fish still? That is just free income for him. That should not be happening. He has 2 TC booms. Max is about to be up. I think he has good resources to be able to get 2 TCs up right away. Full walls, so that's nice. He is also clicking up. And I think... Well, it's hard to say what to think about this game. Lix should be stuck in feudal forever since he lost the fish as well. But he does have the decent farming eco. Vivi is coming to boom at the side. They are axing at the middle. There are a few spearmen, but the scouts with upgrades, they should be able to kill those and get a lot of wheel kills unless the knights come for the aid right away. And they exactly come right away, so good communications by the Chinese. Those scouts are not doing any damage as of now. Villes has completed his walls as well. A knight gets in. 2 knights have gotten in actually. Villes was slow completing the walls, but he is up now himself and is getting some spearmen. And he might get some monks as well, but allowing those knights to enter his base is really annoying. Really annoying, and now they finally have realized that Vivi has also a dock here, and now the fishing ships are going down. Finally, this should have been happening 5 minutes ago. This is misplayed by the Finns, and really good for the Chinese to be fishing this long time for free. And Lix, as I said, he's stuck forever in feudal, so Lix is really in a bad position. There is no feudal age sling allowed in this match, so he can't sling from this, so that's good. He might try to go fast castle at some point, or fast castle, I mean castle, and start slinging afterwards. I think that would be the play by Chinese. Let's see if they agree with me. Ruben is sending the fishing ships forward, and there is not that much fish in the end. And well, they are fighting in the middle. Berbers against a Persian camel and knights and Mongol. What is Mongol doing? I think he is full booming, as he is adding extra town centers. The Yogo's also hunting here. PV is 3 TC booming as well. How about Max? Max is adding 3rd TC. Ruben is adding 2 extra TCs. What about Villes? Villes also has 2 TCs. So all in all, as a team, I would say that the Finns are ahead. And the villager counts, they are higher for the Finns, but that is also because they have the fish. And only Vivi really has a lot of wheels, 47 wheels, so he's having the best boom in the game, but maybe with the fish boom and extra town centers that they are adding, they can catch up as a team. Now Lix is finally up to castle age. Probably used the market heavy as well, did not really catch that. And this has been a big investment to the water, and let's see if they will find out the docks. Lix will try to redock and go longboats, which, if it's gonna happen, they don't notice that, so he's gonna get a dock as well. So that's going to make the Finns have to invest for the water a little bit more if they want to keep fishing. Then again, there is not that much fish anymore, and it's starting to be really far away, so I wonder if they will just give it up. But I like this more in the sense that I want to see us win, and I prefer Lix to go longboats than for Lix to go boom and go full sling, castle age sling. So I think in that sense this is not bad at all. Let's see. Vivi 70 wheels, Ruben 60 with some fishing ships, Max 60 as well with some fishing ships, so Vivi definitely having the best boom in the game. And he has been playing one stable. Max has had also one stable. Max has now 4 TCs, Ruben has at least 2 TCs. He's going forward to make a 4th one here, I guess, or is it gonna be a castle already? No, it's not gonna be a castle already. So what is also interesting is to see how Yo and Ruben's stock are booming. So Ruben has how many fishing ships? 8. They're gonna get upgrades, so this is nice. They will get the docks, so they should not be able to raid the fish. So 8 fishing ships for Ruben's stock. Let's make the math. So he has 60 wheels. And Yo has 45. So Ruben is a little bit ahead in the boom. Yo has a castle though. Has no upgrades yet, but is starting to mass those mango dice. The mango dice themselves, they don't really have any potential for damage. And Ruben is not far away from up. I wonder if they will use Villes for slinging or what they will do. I haven't seen any sling notifications myself. Or are they all 3 going to go for the full boom? Villes now I think the 3rd TC actually. And well, Lix is really committing to this water, and this is where all the action is happening right away. He is massing some fire galleys and demo ships, and is now getting a massive raid to his base. He does have Botkin, yes, so the camels are gonna die to the TC pretty fast. And he's gonna be safe under the TC, but this is a lot of idle time for him, and Lix really seems out of this game completely. Still trying to make those long boats, but he has to have a lot of those, and he's wasting so much. Now the camels are coming to clear the wheels. And let's see if Lix is going to get some nice hits with the demo ships, or what's gonna happen here. I think all the ships from Lix should just die, as the repair villagers also die. And let's see, that's tons of demos, and bada boom. Oh, there was another dock here as well. So the navy of the Finns did really Titanics, but I don't think it matters that much anymore. They have used the fish for the booming, and the fishing is really inefficient. And I hope they are not investing anymore to the water, as they should not. Yeah, and they don't care about this. I think this is fine. Fine for the Finns. So Vivi is going up, Ruben is going up. There are a few Mangudai and a few camels to meet them, so yeah, he's gonna catch those Mangudais, that's nice. Ruben has a nice castle on the hill, and if he can continue pushing from the upside with the Mangudais, like this area is really important for all the gold and stone. Let's see Max's boom, he's gonna click up. Let's see, Yo boom. Yo is far away from up. So this is looking really good for the Finns. Nice. We should see another game. Yo is far away from up. Vivi is up in just a sec. He has good amount of wheels, so great boom by him. And Villes has 70 wheels, only a few less than Yo. And should be able to click up or sling. I wonder what they choose to do. Villes is also getting the relics, so that's nice. What's happening here? Some X's, I don't know what's up. Max seems to be going full camels. Probably the... Is that the right choice? It's hard to say. Yeah, maybe camel Mangudai can be good. Anyway, Ruben is up. Yo has the Mangudai Masa, but hasn't clicked up himself yet. So Ruben... This is Ruben's time to shine. He's getting more... Or what is he doing? So Yo is not up. Let's see what Ruben does. Conscription Mangudai. There are quite a few Mangudai there, but they don't have university upgrades, so they are not that strong in the end. Full camels. Lix has taken control of the water, and there we see there's the village sling. It's gonna be full sling, because I think that would be the way to go. And also for the Chinese, if they want to win, they need Lix for slinging. So let's check the stats just real quick. So Villes has started to sling, Max Ruben, but Lix hasn't started to sling yet. I'm gonna look at Lix's point of view, and I want to see if they will start to sling or not. Okay, so more camels for Vivi just now, he has better upgrades as well. He has been up for longer. Ruben has the better upgrades for the Mango dice, but not really a significant amount to make a difference in this kind of fighting. And they have better map control here as well with the castles. Joe has castles on his base and also a little bit on the lower side of the map, so they have good position. Vivi diving, he has heavy cannons, does he not? Yeah. He has heavy cannons and he's getting Cavalier as well. Max getting heavy cannons and upgrades as well, and now they are starting to get a good army. Ruben has Elite Mango dice. What's going on here? Getting a range, they're Xing something. Leek's going for the full walls, and has Leek started to sling yet? I didn't see the notification, but let's see the resources. I think he should be slinging. Yes, he is slinging Yo. So they want to get Yo back in game, but the Finns they're ahead in the sling from Villes. And Ruben has the better upgrades right now and better army, and also they have the map control. So now I think you make the Mangudai mass and you make a few trebuchets, like 4, and then you go and get a Mongol castle. That's the way to go. I like this team wall a lot. This is a good play, so this is smart. Let's see if the Finns are also doing team walls. Yes, Villes is also starting to do team walls, and they have house wall as well, so they have pretty safe bases. Still few holes, but the Chinese don't have the army to really put any pressure as of now. They are taking the fight. I don't like the fight, but not a huge deal. Now getting some castles here, and traps are coming. Traps are coming. So how many castles he has? 3 castles at least here. Max starting the trade already. Yo starting the trade. Ville and Vivi as well. Why are Relic Knights not a good option for Ville? And they are a good option, but I think getting the map control now is more important. So for him to go Knights, it's gonna take a long time. He does have 3 relics here, so he has strong Knights, but it's more important to fight for this area now, and he can contribute more by slinging both Max and Ruben. So yes, they are strong, but this is more important. Ruben has all the upgrades on the Mangudai. Yo does have now Elite as well, so they both seem to have full upgrades. Vivi has Paladins. Max has only Cannons. So let's see how this fighting is gonna go. I have no idea how it's gonna go. The numbers are kinda even. The Cannons, they die faster than the Mangudai than the Paladins, so in that sense the Chinese have a small advantage, and they gain the upper ground with the Mangudai, so they will have to probably fall back. I think these traps are in huge danger to be lost. They do have 2 castles there, but they don't have the army right now, and also they lost the upper ground, so the siege is hardest right now. They got the 1 castle though, but it is not optimal. I think this map or wood generation is a little bit unlucky for the Finns because they can't really run here, so they have to run all the way to the downhill, and that's why the Chinese are going to clean that up. Yo is getting another castle there, and well, this could be anybody's game. Let's see the slinging statistics a little bit. And my voice is going to the 6k, 4.5. So now the game has kinda stabilized. They are all adding Trade and Paladin and Cavaliers and Camels and stuff. Is Ruben going for the Oniture? Yeah, I like the Oniture for this fight. Without the Onitures you can't really fight that well here, and I think Max is starting to spread out the game a little bit, so this is really smart thing to do. Since they are stuck here, they can't really push against that uphill, because you can always go to the uphill. Ruben can't do the same. I think the Onister should be used to cut this, if he can figure that out. And yeah, Yoke gets really nice position for the traps. Ruben does have few traps to defend, but I think Yoke can just walk here and kill the traps. So this is And this is really nasty. This is so annoying for Ruben, I feel for him. He can't maneuver that nicely because of the map. So Villes is now up. How about Lix? Lix has good resources. I wonder if he's gonna keep slinging. Probably look to go up as well. He's getting the workshop. And what has Lix done? He hasn't done any fish boom. He has done a little bit. But now Max is starting a push here. The game is starting to lag, at least for me. Hopefully not for the players, at least not too much. And one castle of Ruben goes down indeed. And they have Paladin and Mangudai. And I think that's a better combination. It's hard to say who's gonna win. Oh boy, I hope nobody's lagging in the game. They all have blue balls, but... or blue clocks. But maybe it's just me lagging then. The camels, yes, they kill the paladins, but the paladins withstand much more punishment from the Mangudai than the camels. So even though Max had massive army numbers, his camels just have melted. And Ruben even had the uphill. They had the uphill and they lost because of the paladins take so much more punishment than camels to die. So let's see if the onitors are gonna make the difference. Let's see them. Let's see what upgrades he's getting, and maybe the siege onitors are gonna make the difference if they can keep this position here. They are kinda fighting for the hills and the gold and the stone. The onitor come in, and also Cavalier from Villes +5 Cavalier, and Ruben got a nice shot. It didn't kill many, but it weakened a lot of those Mangudais. That castle, let's see how it's gonna go up, and Joe still has a lot of Mangudais alive. The Cavalier are not really doing that much at the moment, and Ruben is losing yet another castle, so Joe has been fighting really well here. I think this is a good fight for Ruben though, let's see. And the Cavaliers, they are blocked, they have +7, but they can't join the fight just yet. And now with this low army Mangudai numbers, the Camels and Cavaliers from Villes and Max are entering the battle and going to secure the traps like we see in the Age of Empires intro as well. The cavalry arrives and kills the siege. On the push of Max, he was not able to get in. Lix gets fortified walls. He tried to go with rams and heavy cannons, but they are defending well. Lix does have still something on the water, but it's not really doing that much, and maybe now they can start claiming land again with those siege onitors and paladins and Mangudais and heavy camels. They need more traps though, and Ruben as a deathmatch player, he should recognize that and make some more traps indeed. How is the trade situation looking? It's looking pretty healthy. Pretty healthy indeed for both teams, but the map controller is so much better for the Finns as of now. Lix is up with Vikings, but what is he gonna do with Vikings in this kind of heavyweight battle? There are Mangudai, heavy camels and paladins on the field. Vikings don't really have any good options against those, and as people are saying, Villes is already in position to help with the paladins. They just need siege behind it. Maybe siege rams are not gonna be that useful because of the Mangudai kills siege so fast, but there has to be like 4 to 6 traps, and then you can really start pushing extremely fast with the proper support. While we are fighting for the top, Max still has presence in the middle of the map, and the Chinese have not really been able to expand. Lix now going for the pikeman. He's making pikeman on siege to defend the position. I mean, he can't really contribute to the top fighting at all. Now they are going for the Mangudais. They are under 2 castles, but they have just so much army. Camels and paladins for Lithuanians with +7 attack. He finds a nice hole behind the castle, but the camels, the Mangudai of Rubenstock are going to kill a few. One castle goes down, but now the Mangudais have too good position, and the rams should have to pull back and the traps go forward. Or are they going to go for the Mango dice anyway. Yes, they are going for the Mango dice. The camels come, the rams come, the Mango die come. There are some pikemen coming from the Vikings, but those pokey boys, they're not gonna do anything in this fight at all. Another gasser should go down to the siege rams. The Mango die can't clean up everything, and this is looking extremely good for the Finns. So do the Chinese have anything going for them? They do have a nice trade, but they are really losing ground really fast, and there is still a lot of resources there to go, and there is the GG call. And then white full balance finally tap out, and we have made a comeback victory. So now it's 1-2. Ruben Stock coming from the bench, taking my place and being victorious. So that is awesome to see. I did have some doubts about the two going for the water. I thought that if is it gonna be worth it to go two on the water? Not necessarily, but they made it work anyway. China in the end, they played pretty passive. I didn't see any damage from the scouts of Yo. I think they needed to be raiding Villes, but I think he was mostly defending at home. Also, they didn't take too much damage from the Persian Knights of Vivi, and they used the fish boom nicely to their advantage. So they, even though they went two guys to the water, they didn't fall behind in the boom in the land. And Ruben did really nice boom after going up, and also he received a sling from Villes, who was in much better shape than Vivi, because Villes was going for full boom after the water win, and Vivi was, Lix was going for the 4-dock longboats water retake, which really delayed his boom, so the sling from Villes was much more impactful for Ruben. And Ruben also had the better boom, I think, and with the help of the better sling he was able to outdo Yo, although they did lose ground quite a lot here, because it was Paladin and Manguda against Manguda and Heavy Camel. But with the sling he was able to go to Siege Onager as well, and then also Villes came back nicely to the game with the Paladin, so it's 3 against 2 with Siege Onager as well on the top of the map, and they got the game. Nice game. Well played by the guys.